Hi, everyone, and welcome to your monthly charm reading. Okay, charm casting reading. I have 3 piles for you, okay, because we're going to do it as a pick a pile. We will start with pile 1, and this, I do believe, amethyst heart. I was going to call it a different crystal, but it's not. It's amethyst heart. This is a rainbow moonstone heart for pile 2. And pile 3 is a Caribbean calcite heart. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Choose your pile, and I will see you in your charm casting reading. Hi to everyone who chose pile 1 or this amethyst heart. This is going to be your charm casting reading for the month of September. Okay, I'm just going to go through. This may be a little bit loud. I'm going to get the charms on the board. I'm then going to just pause, sort them, straighten them out so we can see what they are, and then come right back and do the reading. Okay, so I'm going to be going through the charms here now. Sorry, I just want to bring this over so you can kind of see what I'm doing too. Okay, just let me get... Okay, everyone, we have them out here so you can see them. I'm going to go in and sort. If they're on the line, it means it can be for both, it can be for both sections, okay? So let me get these sorted and I'll come right back to you. All right, everyone, we have everything sorted out here now. So I'm going to start with your health and well-being, okay? So we've got a leaf here. We've got the elephant, we've got the yin and yang, and we've got a dolphin. I feel like what they're trying, and we have the yarn that's right on the cusp, so it will also go into here as well. And what I want to say is, okay, so the yarn represents happiness because I think it represents being creative. I think it represents a hobby, and usually creative hobbies, you're having fun at, you're not doing them and being miserable, right? So I feel like maybe for your health and well-being, bring in more fun, creative hobbies, activities, whatever it is into your life to just bring more joy in. We have the dolphin, which is fun again, and play and harmony. So here, yin and yang, it's all about the balance, the harmony. The leaf here is also about fun and youthfulness, and I want to say balance too, because I think, you know what, there's a balance in nature. The leaves bud, they grow throughout the summer, then they die off, they fall, and the tree goes into what we'll call hibernation, okay? And then in the spring comes back around. So I think that maybe for your health and well-being, it would be very wise to have routine in your life, okay? Just like the seasons move and change, then you have to, like it's a routine. It happens the same way, roughly on the same date every year. Then you need to have a little bit of, you need to have balance. You need to have routine in your life and stability. With the elephant here, it can be one of two things. We can say travel, or we can say stability. So for some of you, maybe for health and well-being, you need to get out and travel. Long distance, short distance, it doesn't matter. As long as you're out having fun, finding balance in things, finding the balance in your life, being creative. Okay, that's the important thing that will help you with health and well-being. And you may come across people, situations, energies that will bring this up for you. That's with all of these for the following month, okay? So basically, really, this is for October, isn't it? Not September. I do it at the end of September for October. I should have said that in the opening. When we come to your money and finances, look, I feel like things are stable. We have another elephant here. Because, I mean, you know, elephants are pretty steady on their feet for being so huge. They're pretty graceful and they're pretty steady. All right. I also feel like there's going to be some sort of transformation or abundance that's coming in. Because here we have the snowman, which makes me think of winter, but makes me think of Jupiter and fun, just like Santa, okay? So I feel like there could be an increase or an abundance somewhere in your money or finances. That's also tying into career as well. Same here with the mask, right? Don't behind any falsities when it comes to your money and finances or career and business. Have everything out on the up and up. It is not going to serve you to be hiding behind the mask, because it will always come to light. Okay? So the mask will always have to be taken off at some point. But basically, for the most part, I feel like things are moving forward, leaping ahead, right? It's a fertile time. It's steady. Things are looking good. There may even be a bit of travel. Maybe you have a little bit of extra money or finances where you can travel a bit, but just let the changes happen where they may. Okay. It's all going to be for the good, for the growth, for the abundance. When we come to career and business, I talked about the mask and about the Santa. So I think things are on a real abundant projection forward. Be yourself though. Be yourself. You know what? Hiding and pretending you're someone else isn't going to get you anywhere in the end. I love music. For some of you, you could be wondering if music is the way you should be going when it comes to career or business. This could be your answer or your sign of yes. And we have fall here. So we're in fall now. So this is your time maybe to see that abundance, to see maybe a change, unlocking the key to what it is. What is your destined career or business path? It says, wishes do come true. So if you've been pursuing something, it looks like there could be, again, here and here, like, hey, it's going to happen for you. But unlocking the key, what is the secret? What are you trying to achieve? Being wise on the cusp here, making wise decisions when it comes to your career or business, and wise balanced decisions. So that may be coming up for you this fall. Take the mask off, be yourself, know that your wishes and dreams do come true. This could be for someone in particular about a particular career path, but use your wisdom and keep things balanced, okay? A good work-life balance. Coming into social life and connections, look, again, we have the balance and the wisdom. So you know what? For some of you, that could be, you know what, have a balanced group of friends where some of them challenge you and some of them are just there to support you, right? You want a balance in the friendships, an equal amount of give and take. Also be wise. Sorry there, guys. I just had to take a phone call. Okay, so where was I? Up here. Yeah, just kind of have a good balance with the friendships. And I want to say, because this is social life and connections, maybe you meet them online here with the hashtag, okay? Maybe you meet them online through social media, or maybe you're all interested in social media. For some of you, I think that some of these social connections, friend groups, it can really be transforming to your life. So if it's something you've been thinking about, but you've been holding back because you've thought, you know what, that's not really me going out and socializing like that, I'm going to put it up here at the top. I think it might be a priority because I think it can be really transforming. I think it might unlock something within you. It may open up the door and let you, bloom, flourish, right? Also here we have the throat chakra. So communication is going to be very important. Like I said, is it because you're all online, you meet socially? Maybe you're all gamers. I don't know. But I want to say truth. The throat chakra will be very important. Be yourself. Okay? Be yourself. When we come to love and partnerships, not a whole lot. We do have never give up. So if you've maybe just come out of a relationship of any type, or you haven't been dating anyone, don't give up. There is someone for you, but let divine timing speak to God, Source, Universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and ask them to help you, okay? Don't give up. Be brave. I'm just going to say that. 3, I feel that when you do meet someone, or if you are in a relationship here already, okay, you can take it however it moves. Communication is very important here with the 3. Maybe the number 3 is important. Travel may be important, or just being on the water, or emotions, we could even say. You will really have a really strong emotional connection. Fun, enjoy, that's what I think of. I love crafting. Does that mean you're going to be crafting? Maybe that's what you're going to enjoy doing together, or that's how you'll meet. I don't know. Or it's just, you're going to do things that are fun, things that are creative. Maybe you will have an interest in the same hobbies, right? Maybe sailing will be a hobby for you, or just boating, being out on the water, being near water will be important. Up here, we also have the 3rd eye. Maybe you're both intuitives. Maybe you will be using your intuition strongly to help guide you to the right person. You're using your intuition so that when spirit brings forth a sign, a signal, a flash, a little nudge, you'll be able to recognize it and be like, oh my heavens. Or just intuitively, you're going to meet this person and know, hey, this is my person, right? So I think that's very positive. And if you're in the relationship, this may be, maybe you need to do more fun, active, sporty type things, okay? Maybe you need to get out into nature more, on the water more. It will help bring the emotional connection between the two of you. Communication, and even that throat chakra symbol, or sorry, 3rd eye symbol looks like a 3. So communication, whether it's communication with each other or communication with spirit. Also, let's go down to advice and guidance. Okay, here we have again, they're telling you, because this is on the cusp, it's on the line here, whatever it is in your life that you need to hear advice on, never, never give up. Be brave, okay? They might be telling you to take your shoes off. They might be telling you get out into nature, walk in your bare feet, because I think bare feet go in sandals, right? Maybe you need to do a little bit of traveling. Maybe you need to get out to the water and just connect. 0 makes me think of the Fool card in the tarot, a new beginning. There's a new beginning for you. Be wise about the decisions that you're making. Use your intuition. Be all-seeing. See in the darkness, see what's being hidden with the owl. Maybe you need to do yoga. I don't know. Maybe this will resonate with you because you do yoga. Maybe you need to bring in a little more peace and balance to your life right now. Okay, this is advice and guidance. So these are situations or issues or energies going on in your life right now. Maybe you just need to get together with a girlfriend or a guy friend or however it works for you and just spill the tea. You know what? Just have a fun night out or a fun visit with someone where you can just let your hair down. And like I said, spill the tea. You know what? Just have great conversation. And I don't know, just I feel like it will just bring a little more harmony, peace and balance in to get out there with a friend or a few friends or family, however it is for you. But just be wise in the decisions that you're making. You know, make sure to look at things from all angles. You think of an owl, can't they turn their head, right? So you may want to look at things from all angles. But I think that's it for advice and guidance, pile 1. Look, let's look here at spirituality and religion. Harp, well, I just think right there, that to me represents angels, but it also represents peace and harmony, musical instruments, happiness, flow. Did I say balance? Maybe. I said harmony, yes. I also want to say here when it comes to spirituality and religion, that's what you should be looking for, are all of those things. Something that's bringing, whether you choose religious, whether religious practice or spiritual practice, whatever it is, it could be even something different than that. If it's bringing you peace and harmony and it makes you happy, it makes you feel like things are in flow or that it's balanced, then that's what's right for you. I feel like with the sunglasses, what I want to say, and they're pink too, is don't be wearing the rose-colored glasses here. If those things, if you're not feeling that way about it, then it's not for you. And don't think, well, no, but I want to be spiritual, or I want to go to church, but maybe it's just not the right one. You may want to choose another one. Okay. And choose it with love, right? I think it has to be something that you love, that you enjoy, that brings you harmony, peace, and balance and flow into your life. You shouldn't have to create it. It should just naturally happen. Last but not least, we're coming down here into the home and family. So this one here is a little, I'm going to say, if we're going to have a bit of a, maybe a difficult one here, what I want to say is, one, for some of you, and this will be how it resonates. So for some of you, you need to bring in more fun, more creativity, maybe more fun and entertainment and sports or whatever it is, doing hobbies, creative. You know what, if you have young children, you could be scrapbooking together or doing crafts with the kids, okay? You need to do more of that, all right? Maybe... the perfume is kind of a weird one for me. I almost want to say, like, do you have a weird smell in your house? Maybe you need to check it out, because maybe there could be rodents or an infestation of some sort. I know that's kind of weird, but it's what's coming through. You know, like maybe something has died in the walls, right? You know, so you might want to check that out. Also, we're coming into fall, when it's a time for all those little critters to want to find a lovely place for the winter. So you may want to make sure that you have everything sealed up well, so that you're not bringing in and attracting any type of rodents or what have you, okay? Little small or sometimes big animals into your house. And for others, I have to say it just because it's coming in, and I can't sugarcoat this, okay? So take it with a teaspoon of sugar. I feel that for some of you, and I'm not a doctor, so of course you go to your medical professionals. I'm just saying, I feel with the mouse, because we know rodents, and sometimes they are carriers of disease or sickness or illness or, you know, just not cleanliness. It just could be... Well, it just could be, and this came in because when I did that, the first thing I saw was like wipes, disinfectant wipes. Maybe that's where I'm going with this. Maybe there's a need, or there's going to be a need for you to be using disinfectant wipes, okay? So I'm going to say that. I don't necessarily feel that it's people. I feel that it's just maintaining a state of cleanliness needs to happen. Okay, there is the reading pile one for you. Okay, so yes, it is airing out here on YouTube at the end of September, but I want to say it's moving in. It's the upcoming energies or situations or whatever it may be for the month of October, okay? If you enjoyed this, please throw me a thumbs up. If you know someone who may like to hear this, or you know someone who likes charm readings and they're not aware of me or my channel, then please forward this to them. If you're a new person, please subscribe. And if you're a regular subscriber that comes and watches these readings, thank you so much. I appreciate your support of me and the channel. I will see you next month for your charm cast reading. Okay, thank you. Hi to those of you who chose pile 3, or this rainbow moonstone heart. This is going to be your monthly charm casting reading for October, okay? So I'm just going to set this to the side. I'm going to go through, it's going to be a bit noisy. I'm going to get the charms, cast them. I'm going to pause, sort them so that we can see them neatly, and then we get right into the reading. So this could be noisy for you. You're sensitive to noise. Okay, there we go. So there they are on the board. I'm going to sort them out. Anything that's on a line, I call it the cusp from astrology. That means it's for both, these aren't houses either, but both categories will say, okay? So just keep that in mind, but I'm going to sort through these and I'll get right back to you. All right, pile 2, we are back. Everything is sorted out. Like I said, if there was something on a line, it's for both areas, okay? So I always like to start at health and well-being and end with home and family. Sometimes there's more charms. It depends on what I pick up, what comes out. You know what? I trust Spirit is guiding me in this, so it is what it is. Let's go to health and well-being. First off, we have throat chakra. So when it comes to your health and well-being, 1, balance. And that's all. I swear this is always going to come up. Maybe you need to take up yoga. Maybe you just need to do some deep breathing exercises. That will help you keep balance in your life, but balance is important. So is fun. I feel like there could be some really great energy coming in with this little crazy snowman here. And maybe something great's going to happen with your health and well-being in the winter season, okay? But also it could be that that's just bringing in more fun, more fun activities, maybe more entertainment, whatever it is into your life. That's going to help you with the balance and staying balanced. Also speaking your truth. Okay, that is your throat chakra. So speaking your truth is going to bring balance in as well and help to keep things balanced. Now, let's go up to money and finances. And when I was sorting these, I was just like, wow. Okay, first off, I just feel like, look, you have angelic support. You have your guides watching over you, okay? And here's what it is. It says, follow your heart. I want to say here, be inspired. Again, we have the heart. And we have the spider's web, right? Which is creativity, building, but being creative about it, being inspired about it, following your heart. And not to worry because you are being divinely protected and guided. So, and balanced is also coming into this too, right? Keep the balance. There is something around your money and your finances, okay? However, this will resonate with you where you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your instincts. You need to take inspired action, creative action. I don't know, I guess it would be to help maybe build or help sustain your money and finances. But whatever it is, maybe if this is a new venture, a new investment, I really don't know. They're basically saying if whatever is inspiring you or whatever inspired action you feel you need to take, maybe move forward with it. If you're investing money or anything like that, always please, I'm not a financial person. You check with a financial professional. But I just know there's something about this where it is follow your heart, your creativity, your inspiration. Only do it if you love it, if you really love the idea. And you're being divinely guided to move forward with it. Ooh, that is very, very lovely. We come over to career and business, and it says here, angels watching over me. So I think that's very interesting that we have an angel watching over your money and finances. We come over to career and business, and again, it's telling you, you've got your angels watching over you. So I normally don't do this very often, but I feel with this connection, this tie, that they may have something to do with one another. So somehow in your career and business, it's going to affect your money and finances in a positive way. I feel like it's really allowing for you. Think of a hot air balloon. There it is, just all of that. I'm going to call it nylon. I really don't know what it's made of, the balloon itself, but there it is laying on the ground. They start putting the hot air into it and it expands and grows, right? And you you go up, you're reaching new heights. So maybe that for someone in career or business is going to happen. I also want to say it may be, because of the hot air, just be mindful of those people that may be full of a little too much hot air, okay? Remember, if you follow your heart, you have to love it, okay? I really feel like these two are tying together. I have to move them closer now. Beware of anybody with a lot of hot air. You need to be inspired, and I feel like you need to be in the creative process of it somehow. But your angels are watching over you, and you really can soar to new heights, and things are going to grow and expand. Let's go over to your social life and connections. Well, we have mountains here with snowy peaks on them, so that's nice, and we have a windmill, so you may be traveling. Automatically, I went, I believe, to Netherlands and Switzerland. So maybe you're going to be traveling in Europe. And that is where maybe with a social group or social group that you belong to or are in, it may be where you meet some new social groups or some new connections in your life. We also have the elephant here, which can be travel. So you either may be doing a lot of traveling with your groups of friends, or you're going to meet new connections through travel in some way. I also feel that the elephant is stable, stability, okay? It's strength. I feel like you could even maybe meet a love partner or interest in this group, or maybe you just love traveling with them and spending time with them. Here we have on the line here, look, between social connections and love partnerships, we have another heart. It does have a paw print, so it maybe it's something to do with animals, but I also think it says best friends. So you may end up meeting some of your best friends while traveling. Some of your best friends may be in your social groups, and you need to recognize that. Maybe you need to bring in more travel. If you've been thinking about it, this could be your prompt to say, there's a lot of travel stuff happening in here, doing what you love even, with your best friends. So that may be a message for some of you. Love and partnership. We have, again, your best friend, okay? Could this be a pet? It certainly can. A pet is a partnership, right? I mean, we can take it that way. It also could be if you are not in a relationship. This will always be if you're not, if you are, okay? It's your best friend, or you're going to meet your best friend. I feel like here with Pegasus, again, it's going to new heights with this person, places you never thought you would go. And with the cat, maybe your relationship is on its 9th life, okay? For some of you, that could be it out there, all right? That's just a specific message for someone. And you might be like, you know what? It is on its 9th life, like this, no more lives after this one. But cats are very intelligent. So maybe that's the person, maybe that's your partner right now. Very intelligent, very independent. It may be important for you to keep your own independence within the partnership or the relationship. What else? Intuitive. Use your intuition always. If someone feels right, like they could be the best friend, then trust that. All right, let's move down to advice and guidance. Look, we have a cocktail glass here. So advice or guidance, you may need, it's not going to be to have a drink, I can tell you. You may need to, or maybe it is, but I doubt it. You just need to have more fun. You need to socialize more. You need to get out more. You need to let loose. You need to spend more time with your friends, your family, socializing, having fun. Telephone. Make the call. Is there someone that you need to speak to? Is there someone you've been holding back from? Is this estrangement of some sort, and that's why they're telling you to get back out there with people? You've literally maybe estranged or withdrew yourself from your friends and family. I don't know. Maybe you need to pick up the phone and call those people and say, hey, let's get together. You know what? Let's just get together and have a chat. The other thing, maybe someone's going to be calling you to do that because they know that you need to get out more. Accept the invitation. When it comes to spirituality and religion, this is kind of the same as pile ones, I'm going to tell you. And I feel it from my core. Maybe two things here. First off, if you are entering into spirituality or religion, or you've been in it for a while, if things are not feeling balanced, harmonious, working together as one with you, happy, flowing, then there's something wrong. Because as I said in pile one, you don't create that when you step into these two things. It should envelop you, right? Like it should just happen. The second thing is maybe in your spiritual group or your religious group or church, whatever it is, maybe they're saying, you know what, you need to join the choir. Maybe you need to play your musical instrument, join the band. Whatever it is, maybe music will play a role in them in some way. Let's go to home and family for the end. Oh, and socializing. Sorry, I forgot this was on. You know what? Take advantage of the social connection and the social groups that happen within your spiritual groups or religious groups, right? There's always something going on. And remember here, advice, guidance, get out, socialize more. Maybe it will be with these groups of people. Okay? Let's get into home and family. This here story was supposed to be on all four of these, right? So again, finding that balance, finding the peace, the harmony, the calm in your home may be important. Maybe that's something you all need to work on. Maybe there's a little too much joy and and just being frivolous and a little crazy and whatever. Or maybe you need to bring some more of that in. But again, here we are. Oh, with my beautiful Mother Treble Clef. Isn't that what she's called? Yes. Oh, I like that one. I didn't even realize that was in my charms. Again, it's the balance, the peace, the harmony. These are the messages coming in from spirit, right? God, source, whomever it is you go to, your guides, your ancestors. I just call them spirit from here on out. They want you. Maybe they want you to be large and in charge, I want to say. Maybe they want you to be large and in charge of the peace and balance and harmony in your home. Look, it's showing a lot of love. Maybe more love needs to be shown in your home. Between family members, that could be important to have a loving, calm, peaceful home for yourself, for your children, for your family. And just knowing that you can do it. Right? You are capable of this. You are capable of being large and in charge, of bringing in the fun, of bringing in and balancing it, right? Of fun and love and just, I don't know, it just feels to me like right now, I'm actually smelling like one of those really good Yankee Candle scents, like, I don't know, like the buttery, cinnamony, toffee-like smell that just smells like baking or baked cookies or something. I just feel like this is a really joyful place to be. You may have to take charge to keep it that way, to keep it in motion, to always keep it moving forward. But those are your messages, pile two. I really, really love them for you. I hope that they resonated with you. If you like them, thumbs up, please. I would really appreciate that interaction with my channel. It really, really does help. And it just does. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do these charm casting readings once a month. So this will kind of be, it's the end of September, but it will be for October, from the time of the reading into October. If you know someone who may need to hear some of these messages, please be the conduit and forward this message along to them so that they can hear them. I just appreciate my viewers that come back time after time, reading after reading. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 3 or this Caribbean Calcite heart. This is going to be your charm casting reading for the month of October. I'm doing it here at the end of September for you. So what I'm going to do is get the charms out. I'll drop them. You can see that. I'm going to pause, straighten them out. If anything lands on a line, it means it may go into each one of these categories that we have around here. So let's get started. This could be a little bit noisy. Okay, what do we have? Wow. Kind of felt like that was touching the line a bit, so I'm going to leave it there. Let me get these sorted for you. You can see where they've landed. Like I said, if it's on a line, it's for both. And I will see you once I have these all sorted out. All right, pile 3. Feel like things got a little heavy over here in the love and partnership category. So, wow. And not so much happening down here, but that's okay. You picked pile 3 for a reason. So I always like to start with health and well-being. I end with home and family. Health and well-being, what is going to serve your highest good here? A lot of messages for balance in all of the readings that I'm doing, okay? Being happy, being merry, okay? It could also be something good is going to come in and happen for you around your health and well-being around the winter season, around Christmas time, say, and even fall. So maybe between now and Christmas is really going to be, you're going to really see a lot of changes with your health and well-being, however that resonates for you. But slow and steady wins the race here. It's a turtle, endurance. Go for the long game, okay? Not the short game, but just try as much as you can to keep things balanced, okay? Keep things balanced and try to not get discouraged that between fall and winter, or during fall and winter, or at least up until Christmas time, there will be some changes I feel that are going to be coming in and happening. It could even be around US or Canadian Thanksgiving, okay? So we have October or November here, and December, right? So just be patient. Just be patient. Now, when we come up to your money and finances, we have, well, one, we have the radio. So what is being broadcast? What are you broadcasting? Because I feel like it's a radio because I see the antenna. Or if it was a cassette, say, or a CD, what is looping? What is playing in your mind when it comes to money and finances? You may want to think about that. What I do want to say is, look, we have the dragonfly. There's change coming. We have the 4-leaf clover. Good luck is coming in around your money and finances. It says here, made with a smile. So does that mean that however you're making your money, whatever, or however your finances is growing is something you enjoy doing, maybe? Maybe you're going to get the great idea by hearing something on the radio. I don't know. That was odd. But the starfish, again, be patient, okay? It's all going to work out. It doesn't mean it's all happening tomorrow. But I just want to say, keep your ears open, because I feel like you're going to hear something. And it's made with a smile, like it's going to be like, light bulb moment, big grin on your face. That's it. And I really feel like there's some really great, lucky, good fortune changes that are going to happen with your money and finances here. But you just need to be patient for it. When we come into career and business, look, we have a drum set and we have musical notes. Okay. Musical instruments always for charms are peace, balance, harmony, happiness, flow, melody, right? That just makes me think of melody, right? Because it is. Like I said, I was saying it about actually spirituality and religion in pile 1 and pile 2. When you are working or starting a business or go to a new business to work for them, you're never sure of what it's going to be like. You have an idea of what you want it to be like. So what I want to say is, if you are in, and I want to say that because this is going to be new for you, or even if you're someone who's been there forever and there is no harmony, there is no balance in workload or the way people are treated, there is no fairness, there is no unity, there is no happiness, then it might not be the place for you. You can only make that decision though. And as I said in the last two piles, you should not have to create that for yourself. It should just be there, right? I think I said it should envelop you. So if you're going to a new job, that will be the feeling that you'll have, like, wow, this place is so easy. Okay? Social life connections. Again, there should be peace and harmony and balance with your friends. Maybe that needs to transform in your social life or social group or the connections that you have. Maybe it's time here with my garden, riding the line. Maybe it's time to plant seeds. Maybe you've planted them in these groups and now you're nurturing them. And it will help to transform and build the relationships in them. There's a one here which makes me think of the magician in the tarot, which is you have the ability, you have all of the elements at your disposal, right? You have earth and water, fire and air. You have the emotions, the communication, the groundedness, the energy, okay? To build, nurture, and transform very harmonious relationships in these groups. And again, that's what you should be looking for in these groups of friends or connections that you're making. It shouldn't have to be forced. I feel like that's a very strong message that is coming. Nothing should be forced. It should happen naturally. Let's go into love and partnerships where there is just a ton of stuff. One, magician again. You have everything to bring to fruition, to create for yourself the relationship that you want. It may take planting the seeds of what it is that you want. I do new moon and full moon readings. You might want to check them out. There is a playlist for them. Every month we have a new moon for planting seeds, what we bring into our life that serves our highest good and the area to do that in. And then for full moon, we do releasing and letting go, what areas may be in your life. If you're not sure, it helps you, right? Based on your zodiac sign, actually based on your rising sign and then your sun sign. But check those out if you're interested. Okay, now to get into the rest. One, I feel we have communication. In your relationships, your partnerships, it's calling for truth. It's calling for you to speak up. It's calling for you to speak your truth, to be truthful to who you are in the relationship. Do not leave any skeletons in the closet. They will be found, right? They will. They always are. It may be right away, it may be years from now. Either way, be upfront, be truthful. I feel someone needs to hear that. The other thing is the sacral chakra. Ooh, I feel like there's going to be a lot of passion, I want to say, in this relationship. I also feel acorn, wealth, okay, is one thing. Marriage is also represented by the acorn. Happiness in marriage. Prosperity, power. So that's good. Power couple, maybe. And fish. I just want to say there needs to be flow. Okay. There needs to be flow within the relationship. Open communication. Passion. No skeletons. Wanting to plant seeds and watch things grow. And then the last part, which is the great part of this, I feel like there's going to be a lot of travel. Look, we have the globe, we have a flip-flop, we have the, oh my heavens, I just forget, New York, the Statue of Liberty, and we have the elephant here. So there is going to be travel involved, whether that's you meet this person while you're traveling or whether the two of you like to travel together, whether you're getting married and it's representing the honeymoon or just getting out near water, maybe visiting New York. India, I always think of elephant for India. It can be different for everyone, okay? But that's a lot. That's a lot loaded into this actual pile here for love and partnership. But let's move on to advice and guidance. So we do have some, again, there could be travel because we have the Statue of Liberty and the elephant here again. This represents freedom as well. And maybe with the relationship, it could be freedom within the relationship, right? You're your own individual people. It could also mean advice is you need to seek freedom. You need to seek stability. It could be travel. You need to really start working on the balance, okay? The peace, the balance, the harmony in your life. You need to go have more fun maybe as well, all right? With the dragon, there's some change that needs to happen in your life. And whether that is having more fun, finding more balance, going after what it is that you wish, what it is that you want your life to be, or a specific situation or circumstance that you have a wish for, go after it. There's changes inevitable here with the dragon. Maybe you need to reconnect with some people. Maybe a phone call needs to go out, or if someone wants to reconnect with you, you accept that call coming in, or text, communication, basically. But yeah, I really feel like they're saying whatever situation, whatever dreams and wishes you have, go after them. It may change your life, but there is change happening here, whether it will come from freedom, from stability, from peace and harmony, having more fun, or travel. There is change that's going to be happening here in your life. Now, for these last two groups, we really don't have a lot, which means maybe for pile 3 for you, there isn't a lot surrounding home and family from here on into the month of October, or around spirituality and religion. I want to say here, this is having fun. It also reminds me of Jupiter, growth, abundance. Maybe you'll be experiencing growth and abundance in your spiritual or religious practice over the next few months, because this also reminds me of winter. So from now going into winter, or maybe in the winter season itself. Maybe there are some skeletons. Maybe you are able to see through some areas of your life when it comes to spirituality or religion here. Same with your home and family. Maybe there are some skeletons in the closet that need to come out, or maybe this is just you and both of these groups being able to see beyond, right? The flesh, the, your tissues and all of that. You're able to see right down to the bare bones of things when it comes to spirituality or religion, or anything to do with your home and family. So that is your reading, pile 3. It was very heavy based on love and partnership. So, and I'm happy for that for you. But there was also some other really great advice in here too. So if you like this, please throw a thumbs up. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe. If you know someone who may need to hear these messages, then please be the conduit and forward it along to them. And for my regular viewers, thank you for being here. Your support is amazing. And I love that these may help you in some way. I will see you in your next reading. Thank you so much.